Hello, my name is Jang, doctoral student in the Department of Media Communication at Sungkyunkwan University. This conceptual research is a picture of you, student-instructor interaction in an online education setting based on presence and Construal level theory. The order of presentation is as follows. So, introduction. The pandemic situation caused by COVID-19 has changed a lot in the society we live in today. In particular, it has changed the way of behavior, which we have called common sense and regarded as a normal way in society, especially the way education is conducted through online lectures. Moreover, the movement of people is restricted due to quarantine measures in pandemic. As a result, the offline education, which has been regarded as the usual way until now, has been discontinued. And education is continuing, centering on online education, which was previously regarded as a supplement to offline education. There are four types of online lectures that are commonly used today. The first one, there is a classroom lecture format, which is a recording of lecture held in an offline classroom. Students watch the lecture from the perspective of sitting at the desk placed some distance from the lecturer, standing in front of blackboard, as in an offline classroom. The second lecture format is in the form of taking headshot of instructor at the desk. This online lecture can be said to be the most popular type of online lectures that has increased rapidly due to the current coronavirus situation. Due to the closer angle of the lecturer, the student takes the form of sitting face to face with the lecturer, unlike person classroom lecture form. Third, it is a digital table drawing format shown on online lecture platforms such as Khan Academy. In this case, the lecturer's handwriting is displayed on the lecture screen in the form of a blackboard in the offline lecture, and only the lecturer's voice is transmitted. The fourth one, it is an online lecture that simply displays PowerPoint PPT slide. In this format, a PowerPoint PPT slide is displayed on the lecture screen, and only the voice of the instructor is transmitted. So the research purpose. Research so far has focused on the content of lectures conducted in online lectures or functional convenience of platform where online lectures are conducted, for example, composition of internet pages, etc. However, this presentation is conceptual research, and this research attempts to explore the effect of instructor-student interaction when the instructor's visual information, body appearance, such as a face, instructor's face, is displayed in an online lecture. And I would like to explain such instructor-student interaction with construal level theory and presence. That is, when a picture or video containing the instructor's image is displayed in an online lecture, and furthermore, when it is displayed with a specific camera angle, the level of presence and control level that the student feel in the online lecture will change. And this will consequently affect the student-teacher interaction. In other words, this conceptual research is a study on what types of visual information should be used in online education to increase the effectiveness of online education. Then, literature review part. First, examining the instructor-student relationship in the online lectures. According to the two studies below, the first study, they said students who share the intimate interaction with their lecturer rate the higher levels of emotional engagement along with better academic outcomes. And second paper is that Multimedia tools like audiovisual contents and social media is important factor in increasing interaction. And through this, instructor-student interaction is positively related to the learning experiences. Social presence in online lecture can be found through the following two studies. The first study, they said um, video lectures that include an instructors taking head with the slide are more engaging than slide alone. Moreover, informal Khan Academy style slide lectures are more engaging than PowerPoint slide presentation. And second study is that along with other e-learning studies, social presence facilitates learning experiences such as instructor-student relationship satisfaction, class and communication satisfaction, and personal learning outcomes. So, this paper stress that the concept of social presence should be well employed in mediate human-to-human interaction contexts like online education. The study of visual information in online lecture is as follows. The first study is that the video images of instructor's face was positive for learning satisfaction compared to using still images, but it had a negative impact on cognitive overload. And second paper is that in order to familiarize students with the instructor's image, it is helpful to post the picture or video of instructor in an online class. Now, theoretical background. By looking at the previous studies, this conceptual research first focused on whether the lecturer's visual information is presented in video or photo. Then, depending on whether the camera angle is photographed with waist shot or bust shot, the change in vividness and abstractness of the lecturer's nonverbal communication factor is measured. According to the Construal level theory, the psychological distance varies depending on how specific the information is, and this does create a difference in interpretation level. Therefore, the vividness and abstractness of the cultural level that students perceive instructors in online lectures will change depending on whether video or photo forms are applied and whether waist shot or bust shot camera angle is used. And the vividness generated at the control level leads to presence that the user perceives in the online environment. So, the more detailed and specific the picture about the subject, the more detailed and vivid the information will be. Also, distractingness of information will decrease. As such, it is expected that more specific and vivid information about the other person in online environment will have a positive correlation with social presence that appears according to the formation of relationship with others in the online environment among the types of presence. And then research questions. Therefore, the variables to be adjusted are types of instructors' visual information format, video versus photo, and camera angle west shot versus false shot. And this will be the independent variable. And dependent variable will be presence, social presence, and cultural level, vividness, effectiveness, and distractiveness. And instructor-student interaction, and instructor-student relationship satisfaction, and learning achievement. So, research question will be, does the types of an instructor's visual information, photo or video, and difference between camera angle, west shot versus fast shot in online education platform have significant impact on forming instructor-student interaction in an online education setting. To measure this study will conduct a 2x2 factorial design experiment. Participants are asked to watch a sample videos of lecture with different types of an instructor visual for information, video versus photo, and different camera angle with step versus post step. The left sample video photo is an example of taking wet shot, and the right one sample photo is example of lecture with post shot. And after watching the lecture, a survey is conducted to measure the psychological distance to the instructor perceived in the online lecture environment and the degree of social presence felt by the instructor. And as in previous study of instructor-student interaction, a survey asking the level of interaction they feel formed with the instructor in online lectures. This is end of my presentation, and thank you for watching my conceptual research presentation. And it is very honored to present here GCCRC 2021 conference. Thank you.